You can learn how to do anything on the internet these days.
Hey, I'm a new bow tie from the hillside, and today I'm going to show you how to tie me.
So why not learn how to take advantage of your SJHL tax organizer? This video is going to walk you through how to best utilize and fill out your tax organizer. It will make it easier for you to find and organize your tax materials and help you be sure your accountant has everything he or she needs to complete your tax return. Please fill out your organizer to the best of your ability. Open all envelopes and do not drop off any materials until you have all necessary documents. It is important for you to open your envelopes before giving them to your accountant. This way you can review and double check that all information is accurate. If there's an error with any of your documents, odds are your accountant won't know that. The first few pages of your client organizer will explain its contents and what you need to include, as well as the services we provide. It will also introduce you to SJHL's Net Client Portal. We encourage all our clients to register for a portal as it provides a secure way to access your tax returns and exchange files with your accountant. Talk to your accountant about getting your portal set up. It is important that you fill out your questionnaire as much as you can. Did you have a new baby or did any children go off to college? This is important information for your accountant to know as it can affect your tax return. Be sure to review all contact information and update anything that may have changed. List all dependents in the home and child care expenses per child. You should include this along with any provider information. And if you participate in direct deposit, be sure that information is correct or update it if necessary. Your email and phone numbers are vital in case your accountant has any questions and needs to contact you regarding your return. The contact information listed on this page is for SJHL only. It will not be shared with the IRS. Remember, the IRS will never contact you via email. Be sure to review each income source from last year and make any necessary changes or additions. It is important that you include any form listed on this page with your tax information before dropping it off. Examples of these forms include W-2s, 1099-Rs, K-1s, W-2Gs, and 1099-Qs. But there could also be others. Whether you have a W-2G or not, you should include all gambling income and any detail to substantiate any gambling losses. Be sure to include 1099 INTs and 1099 DIVs for items listed on these pages from last year. Writing them down is less important than having the actual documentation. The form can be used as a tool to be sure you are including everything necessary to work on your taxes. You will find information on property sold during the year on a 1099-B or 1099-S. These forms should be mailed to you, or you may find them in an online account. It's important that you enter any other income. Examples include alimony, unemployment found on a 1099-G form, self-employment income found on a 1099 miscellaneous form, or any Social Security income found on a 1099-SA. There are many possible credits and deductions you may be eligible for, so it is important you let your accountant know. This page will walk you through anything you may be able to include, such as IRA contributions, expenses related to higher education, job-related moving expenses, alimony paid, or educator expenses if you're a teacher. Any higher education deductions or credits will need to include a 1098-E for student loan interest paid, 1098-T for tuition payments, and receipts for books and computers purchased for a higher education use. Do not worry about the education expense code. Your accountant will help you figure that out. However, it is important that you let your accountant know if there's a reason the student would not qualify for the American Opportunity Credit. Reasons for disqualification are listed on the form. You only need to enter medical and dental expenses if they exceed 10% of your income for the year. Be sure to list any sales tax, real estate tax, or personal property tax paid during the year. Real estate bills paid will show on your 1098 for homeowners with a mortgage. Personal property taxes paid on vehicles and other equipment may be found in your glove box. Other taxes paid may include items such as taxes paid with the Form 200 in Kansas. Include any home mortgage interest paid. Be sure to fill out the detailed information if the loan was not from a bank. Copies of closing statements for refinancing or home sales or purchases during the year are a must. For any cash contributions, you can put a total number without listing out every detail. However, be sure you have documents or receipts for any donations $250 or larger in case of IRS verification. When listing mileage, be sure to include dates and the volunteer organization. The section titled Miscellaneous Deductions is where you will know any gambling losses. However, you only enter this if you have gambling income. You would have listed this on the income page.
How can you close me up? On what ground?
I'm shocked to find that gambling is going on in here.
You're winning, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
Be sure to list any substantial changes in your income, deductions, withholding, or dependents for next year on this form. An example would be if a spouse who typically worked full-time is going to stay home next year. Not everyone will have estimated taxes, but if SJHL did your previous year return and there were estimated taxes, the estimated amount will be listed on the form. You should fill in what you actually paid in the area provided. Not all cities have income tax. Be sure to ask your accountant if you are not sure. The following pages need to be filled out completely with all supporting documentation if you have a business, rental property, or a farm. The Schedule C is for a business, Schedule E for rental property, and Schedule F for a farm. The remaining pages may or may not apply to you, but if they do, be sure to fill them out to the best of your ability. Remember, turn in your tax information once you have all necessary documents gathered and be sure to open all envelopes. We are unable to process your tax return until we have all the necessary information. The organizer will take you through everything you need step by step. And be sure to find SJHL online for important tax and firm updates.